yet, but if we need to, I've got it. You're welcome. I have never had a fellow player give me so much shit for trying to help. Ever.
You're welcome. At this point, anything I can give you shit about. Come on. It's free game.
Mordecai Aligantalashi. It's good to see you. I just want to know, I gave you a birthday present. It's in my pocket. It's right here. Happy birthday in advance.
The spear.
My map is beautiful. Grab spear. Oh, good. It's even longer now.
Jesus Christ!
Ended.
Alright. Holy fuck!
What?
I walk away for 2 seconds.
What? It's
What?
even longer now?
Oh.
Oh, can they hear us?
Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god. Alright, Mark. Hit us with the lore.
Oh god. Alright.
This
All
is the
the-
Lord Rimmels.
What is that?
I don't know why that's an emote, but I found it.
Mark, don't take them away! Stop!
Alright.
Oh my god.
Christ. Now to put back on the Arcadia fucking channel points.
You should keep no balls. I
No balls,
promise you.
yeah.
No, I promise you. If
Oh, use that for wild magic?
yeah. Well, Dalashi,
Yeah.
yeah, should be that. But like, if someone else
Yeah.
who doesn't have wild magic is proposing a dumb idea, like, wouldn't it be
Huh.
funny if we did this? But we would never do that. If someone
That's
says no
true.
balls in chat, it's like,
No
alright, well, I
balls.
guess we're fucking
Guess
doing
you gotta
it.
fucking do it now.
Fine, I'll put on no balls.
Yeah.
No balls is supposed to be meant for when I'm doing a game with healing items, and then you drop all your healing items.
Oh, is that what that's for? I thought it was like if you're playing like the Final Fantasy Battle Royale, I forget what it's called. But you've been playing a lot. And, like,
First soldier, let's go.
You third party a fight, and it's like, I could go in on that, but maybe I want to find it out. And someone puts snowballs on chat. It's like, all right, I'm
Alright,
throwing it in.
we're
Let's go.
going in.
Yeah. So that's what I would
Yeah.
use that for.
Yeah.
You know, it's any no balls situation. You just plop
That
that
is
in.
fair. That is fair. It's like that's a little teabag. Just drop that in there.
I click over the Discord. I jump in the Shenanigans channel because I was gonna post this song from Kirby, and I see my favorite photo of all time.
Hey, yo, dog, that shit busted.
busted.
Ah, Jesus.
Also, can we talk about how like the new fucking Kirby game has such a banger for DDD's theme?
I haven't heard it yet.
I just posted in Shenanigans.
Ooh, nice.
Spoilers,
I don't know.
jeez. I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh no, Bowser's in my Mario game.
DDD is literally within like the first 5 minutes.
What? What are you talking about? No, he's not.
Then YouTube has lied to me.
Have you played the game?
No, I've been finding the music on YouTube.
No, he's not in the first 5 minutes. I'm in like the third world and he hasn't even showed up yet.
I mean, it's a DDD game, or it's Kirby. Like, when's
A DDD
ever-
game,
DDD
no.
game.
Yeah.
DDD has his
Wait.
place now.
How is it?
Um,
Like, I'm thinking about picking it up.
It's really good. I've really been enjoying it. The only drawback I have is like, did you play the demo at all?
No.
So it has like little hidden objectives where you do that you have to discover yourself, but they're pretty inconsistent between the worlds, and it can be like a little bit annoying just because you're like, oh, okay, let me just look around for secrets in this, but the secrets are completely different from that one to the next, and there's just no consistency to like help you figure out what you're trying to do. So I will end up just wandering a level, not even like playing the level anymore, just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm missing. And
I got you. Okay.
based on how many of those objectives you miss at the end, it will give you a hint to one of them. So then you can go back and play it and do the whatever it is. But that's the only drawback I have that can be a little annoying. But other than that, it's really fun.
You ever think about how they could literally rebrand Kirby into the Good Suck and all the game titles would still fit? You got
How
the
long
Good
have you
Suck.
been sitting on that? And the entire time I was talking, was that just in there?
Yeah. I literally
Yeah.
told them as you got the Good Suck
Mhm.
Dreamland, the Good Suck Adventure, the Good Suck Avalanche, the Good Suck Toy Box, the Good Suck Tilt and Tumble, Good Suck Air Ride, Good
God
Suck
damn.
Slide.
On the topic of like not hyped games, the game that entirely got brushed under the rug this past weekend, Ghostwire Tokyo beat that bitch in 3 days. I played on easy mode because I'm a fucking casual and I want to enjoy a game and know the story.
Nice.
Play on easy mode. If you have fun on easy mode, play it on easy mode.
That's what it's there for. But
Yeah.
it's entire-
Games
Really
are supposed to be
also,
fun.
also adults with jobs who just want to create the story. Yeah.
This is very true.
Yeah, and it was a great game, but like I'm like trying to find like like cool fan art, and the game is like awesome. If you like, imagine basically like, if you took Fatal Frame and you took it in an open world, it could actually finally fight the ghosts. That's what it is. It is.
Fatal Frame, but you square up.
And
Fatal
if you and
Fatal
all my
square up.
if all my Konami fans will love it too,
Oh
because
man.
Tom voices one of the main characters.
Ooh, Steve Bloom. Let's go.
Yep, Steve Bloom.
The
It's
Good Suck
like-
Superstar.
All right. So with that, we are live. We are here. We are ready. Welcome back, everyone. This is the Arcadian campaign. I am your host, Heroes Legacy, joined by my lovely cast and crew of the Pow Long. The cast and crew. Let's just get introductions out of the way. I'll get a little bit of summary, and then we'll get a recap. So let's start with our crew. First up, Mordecai.
Me? Hey everyone, I'm Dylan. If I seem tired, I just moved. I'm sorry, still unpacking. And I get to play Mordecai, our lovely sundered spear from the Seers, son of a Sands, benevolent engineer, nice guy, recently charred a lightning bolt in the chest.
Recently
Suspect
Zuko'd.
Recently Zuko, suspect unknown.
Next up, Lisha.
Hello, I am Young Lionheart. I am once again playing Glacia, a spy for Bane, cat-like, witty, all the sass abound. It's Wednesday. We're back. Hello, play Ghostwire
Wednesday,
Tokyo.
Wednesday, my dudes. Next up, Delashi.
Hi, I'm KT. I play Delashi. Delashi is trying to find his way and find his father. He uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to him.
And last but not least, our rootin' tootin'.
Hey there, it's your boy Dark Crew. I play Frost. Shout out to the Staten Island Trains on TikTok. If you like wholesome content, go follow them.
Hey. Alright, so, just as I said, this is, well, if you don't see the title, this is the Arcadian campaign. It is a Fate Core tabletop done online with my wonderful cast and crew here, where we play through, where I'm the GM for these wonderful players to play through the world of Skies of Arcadia in a little bit of my own story, a little bit of the game story, a little bit of everything. Fun-filled adventure as pirates up in the high skies, set in the theme of Arcadia, where it is like, think Renaissance steampunky with moonstone magic type jazz. Where there's
You like jazz?
You like jazz. There's treasures abound, mysteries aplenty, and fuckery always afoot. Last time on the Arcadian campaign, who would like to give a recap? Well. Everybody roll a d6. I'll even roll a d6 as well.
I almost pulled out a real one.
I have a D100, I roll a 1. What are the chances?
Wait, where? How do I type this in?
Slash roll 1d6.
Slash R also works.
Or slash R.
In the space?
There is a space.
Yeah, there is a space.
Slash R space 1d6.
You got a nat 1. Why does it say new character?
Why does it say new character?
Yeah, I can't.
I
figure
got
out-
a 3. I did the most recent one.
Is there more fuckery afoot? Delete everything. Redrop people.
New Dalashi just dropped. Let's go.
New Dalashi. Oh man, I wonder what loot we can get.
Mine says new character.
What the?
What the fuck is going on?
Everything on my screen still says all that. Okay, this is weird.
I logged in as Mordecai.
Yeah, I logged in as Dalashi.
I see.
I think it was token.
Do that right quick.
We get that right quick, right here, right now, right quick, right quick. Also,
Oh, okay, I got my name.
now that I've finally gotten confirmation back that they are safe, our artist friend, who apparently is in Russia trying to get out,
Oh,
Mono, Russian.
Is Mono okay?
Yeah, Mono's okay. She's also apologizes to the group profusely, because she still wants to work on your character art, but has been very sorry for a world crisis.
yeah. You know what? I looked at that message the other day. I think I sent it in January, and I'm like, she just from looking at her Twitter at the time, she was busy with a lot of stuff, and then world's exploding. So I'm like, I'm gonna. Yeah, I know money's been exchanged. If she's busy, that's fine. When she's ready, and like if she's listening, great. And if not, then if she contacts you first, you can tell her this.
Oh yeah.
Whenever she's ready, it is not a rush job.
Oh yeah. No.
Take your time. Stay safe. Keep your brain unfrazzled as best you can. I get it.
I will show at the end of the stream tonight. I have some prototype images of Frost and Lisha.
Ooh.
Yeah. Frost, since you literally nat 1 on a D100,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you.
That's rough.
Alright, here's your recap. It's as simple as this. We, as a group, have come across this wonderful person who's like, hey, I help you, you help me. We're like, cool, we can dig it. So he sends us into this dungeon to go find different artifacts that have to return to him because this place essentially is unexplored. We see why, because every door takes you somewhere else and not the same door will not take you back to where you were. Every door takes you to a new place. As Rolf says, the life has many doors, Ed boys, and it's just fucking too true. This room that we're in, we got some hallucinations going on. Mordecai done stabbed like 3 people, done jacked up poor Dalashi in numerous amounts of ways, had everyone in the party beat the shit out of him and realize, hey, wait a second, hold on. And now we're dealing with the aftermath of it. We're trying to get the fuck out.
Yep. The last room that you guys entered was a chamber with two statued heads from the Richtalish, from the Temple of Rixus, as well as the Rockworm from the Temple of Pyron. These two opposing heads caused a myriad of effects, of which made some of your party go batshit crazy. After finally quelling down the chaos and craziness of it all, you now have reconvened, patched each other up a bit, a little worse for wears, but still holding strong, still doing good. Only a few bumps or bruises that might take a bit more healing, maybe a therapy session or two.
Mark, I'd like to roll to kill chaos.
Roll to kill chaos? Ah. Well, you have to make sure that you have what's her name in fucking Dissidia? The goddess of light. I forget her name.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Moment passed.
You'll have to roll Stranger in Paradise.
I see.
Alright. So, now that you guys are up and about, which door are you going to go through next as you continue this dungeon crawl through the Forgotten Alcazar? There's the door that Mordecai was about to mad dash through. There,
Which one was that?
that would be the southwestern door. So over in this area. There is the western door that Vross was almost through. There are northern doors, one to the northwest and then straight north. Northeast, there is a door that just appears to be ripped off its hinges and just kind of be a more open space. And then the door that you came through, as well as a door beside it, and a door at the southern eastern end.
How do I ping?
You can't ping anymore.
I don't have it in Foundry. I need to edit it so this way you can ping.
Oh, okay.
You
Sorry.
can see your mouse though, so wherever you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Vross went for Vistor, and then I went for
Mhm.
Vistor.
Which way
Yeah.
have we not gone yet? I feel like we've never gone like a north direction.
Well, don't let you buckle up, because I can tell you.
Hmm.
I know I should ask the questions.
on.
But
Tell
I'd
us.
say, I
Alright,
mean,
so...
we're both
listening.
blonde, but I mean, hey.
Alright, so we went south, bottom left, south right. Your intuition was good. We don't think we have taken a north door.
Other than in that room that we found with the chest. I think we went over one and it was the north one.
Nope. Which chest? Which room is that?
The one with the special platform in the middle.
The special platform. Oh, the Skyrim.
Yes.
Oh, no, you're right. Okay, so that's my bad. I
Oh.
misheard. I misheard my notes there. We have not taken a northwest door. Wait,
So we could do that.
no, we haven't
Yeah, I
taken a
don't- I don't-
northeast. We haven't taken a northeast door. Sorry, up, right.
Yeah, because we went this way. So
We have, we've
You
come
go
out
this
of that door. We have not gone into that door for any room.
And let's go that way.
Which is the one ripped off its hinges in this room, right?
Correct.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, oh.
Going through the door ripped off its hinges.
Can I potentially take a moment, and attempt to green magic cure, myself and anyone else who has green magic? Does that only cure physical?
It
yeah.
cures physical or mental stress, but you cannot cure any past your level. So since you have the cure of 1, you'll be able to heal a stress of 1. So that's what you'll be able to use it. Ross's next skill check. All right, thank you, Union, and thank you for the sub, friend.
What just happened?
Union just subbed in the chat and also threw Vross to heroic hand. So next
Hey.
roll that Vross has to make, he can do so at advantage or with the +2.
Oh, I just realized I have an opportunity to do a thing. So, sorry. First, can I attempt a green magic to heal a will point?
Yes,
Or
you
physical,
can.
or physical. I'm sorry.
You can attempt to roll for magic for heal a physique stress.
Magic. It's shoot and this sheet. That's not good.
Oh my god.
You're still getting used to your green magic. It looks like, friend. As you see the energy course through your blade and then through your hand, and then just.
Fuck it, whatever.
Shoot him
I'm
again,
gonna
Frost. Shoot him again, Frost.
I'm gonna take my cloak, and I'm gonna wrap it over my charred up shirt,
All right.
and activate its mending property.
Hey, yes, you can do that.
You fancy.
There you go. You got
I've
the
never
fancy
done this
med.
before.
Ooh.
So now you can heal with that.
Does that heal me?
Yeah, that heals you.
What the fuck? Okay, sorry.
Remember, it's a green moonstone magic if I remember correctly, it's a green moonstone magic chainmail. So it repairs itself, and it can heal you of 1 stress.
No, sorry, I wasn't activating the chainmail. The cloak with the Rictalish feathers.
Oh, the cloak with the Rictalish. Okay.
Yeah, you told me it's effectively the mending cantrip in 5e, so that's why I was confused that it was.
Okay,
fixing
never
me up. I was
mind
trying
then.
to fix my shirt.
There's another heroic hand.
Holy
for Mordecai.
Jesus! All right, heroic hand for Mordecai this time. All right, so you both have 2 heroic hands on deck. All
Thank
right,
you.
you guys are just loading them up for this next room then. Damn.
You're being kind.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So what the hell happened? So I'm fixing my shirt with my cloak.
Well, you kind of went crazy. You stabbed me and tried to run off. You almost got through a door.
Oh.
And I might have hit you with some wild magic.
I noticed.
A little
Actually,
bit.
you have a penchant for blowing holes of things of lightning. Good.
Sometimes it's like.
He's gonna hold out like a shaky fist bump towards you.
Oh.
Shut.
You'll have something to remember me by.
Oh jeez.
That is certainly true.
All right, are you guys continuing on through the northern door then?
The one off the hinges.
The one
Oh,
off
we
its
went to the
hinges. Is that the agreed decision upon here?
Yes.
All right.
Walking. Ross is gonna pipe him and be like, "Hey, Mordecai, you feeling a little rough there, buddy?"
Just a touch, you know. Bad hangover and a bar fight I might not have been on top of.
You want me to fix that for you? Click clack.
This is the most menacing little meaning gesture I've ever seen in my life. Go for it.
Shots over the green. We're gonna give him a shot. Doctor's
Roll,
orders.
roll for shot. Roll for doctor shot.
It's I tried patching myself up myself, and it's not a good ring thing right
You successfully heal Mordecai up the pointed damage that he has for the stress.
now. Hey, were you going for physical or will there, boss?
Physical.
You heal up that physical. I almost said whizzical. That physical stress,
Oh.
Pull down my freshly repaired shirt.
and just.
I will say I did at the end of last session I did declare I want it kept as a scar, so like the charring like knits up,
Ooh.
but there's a mark.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Really fun one to tell.
You all proceed onward
You're welcome.
through the northern section of the Forgotten Alcazar here.
Flexing you, man.
Oh, okay, bye, Bip.
Dip's fucking going.
Who's...
Dip has a taste of
is
adventure.
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta update my useless map.
Oh, this one has symbols.
You go to the northern section, and again, like before, the walls in this corridor go from old stonework to more masonry, over to stone with embedded, we'll call them like embedded etchings of moonstone that just pulsate through the wall. And then from that pulsation, it goes to more futuristic and well-carved stone, into more intricate designs, and now to more fashioned ancient technology. That as the walls and everything in this next space that you see are fully built, and they look futuristic and new, but they have long seen wear, tear, and dust, as this room has been long since abandoned. You come out to the other side and see that there is all forms of jars, chests, and even the flooring itself pulsates with a bit of technology. There's as you can see on the map, very obviously a trapped center section of this room. Ignore that trapped center section, as the only thing that is to the same specifications. You do see a pound and milestone of treasure in the center of this room, but as well as 4 intricate switches on the north, south, east, and west end of this room.
Are the bones there?
I would say there's one pile of bones there. The bones at the far bottom right, as it appears someone has starved to death in this room.
Oof.
So they would be like mummified?
Not so much mummified, you just see their skeletal corpse right there. Think of it kind of like going to Disney and you see Pirates of the Caribbean, how their shirts and everything is just in tatters, and their body itself is just nothing but bone of how long they've been here. Dead men tell no tales, but luckily for you, you have Mordecai. Which eye do you have in right now?
Currently tech.
Currently tech eye? Okay.
Yeah.
You mostly see predominantly the switches at the 4 ends of this room. The eastern,
Good.
the western, the southern, and the northern.
If the scaling's correct, those fucking switches and bones are huge.
You could scale it down a tad or two.
Okay. Do I notice anything that the naked eye can't see about the tech in this room?
Mostly it's kind of hard. Give me a notice check. Actually, give me an investigation check instead.
Let's see. So we'll roll that. Let me double check my sheet here. Again, a bonus to notice investigation checks to detect certain types of tech and basic deduction of what they're used for. So is that a +2 on that?
Correct. That will be a +2.
I will burn a fate point.
Are you going to burn your fate point or use your heroic hand that you were so given?
I will do both.
You could use the heroic hand to either re-roll, or you could use it to add a +2.
There are going to be +2s on both of those, Chief.
So
Benevolent Engineer for the fate point trigger.
So a total of 6 then.
Yes.
All right, a total of 6 points.
I want to know.
You see the designs in this room are meant for it to become, one, not only a vault chamber, but 2, it looks somewhat like its design was meant to be kind of like a panic room.
So the skeleton makes more sense.
Okay. I'll relay this to the group. I think our unfortunate friend here took some of his favorite things, hid out in this room, and most likely starved to death or something.
Are we gonna end up accidentally locking ourselves in?
You know, not a terrible question.
Another terrible question. Do you think that loot in the middle is real?
Nothing fishy is popping up for me. Yeah. As far as the loot goes,
Nothing fishy at the moment.
doesn't
At the
appear. So Mordecai's background working with Lua, he's used to like going through old chambers and like I've seen my fair share of loot traps. I imagine I'm not getting any of those vibes.
Nope.
Okay, so I've seen my fair share of bait and switch, and I'm not seeing any of the telltale signs here. It's worth the rock test, or if someone else doesn't know, have another idea of interacting with it.
I don't have a rock, but I have a skull.
That's disrespectful.
Try this.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Oh, jeez.
Do you see a rock? Do
Well,
you
I
see
guess
a
that
rock?
works.
Do you want to be the rock, Mordecai?
Oh, we're big now.
There you go. That's a better
Don't
size.
throw Mordecai. Don't throw Mordecai.
Fine,
He
I'll
just
use
got
his
zapped with
femur.
lightning.
If I use his femur.
No, hold on.
It's
Ross
fine.
reaches into his pocket and actually fishes out a casing for one of his bullets and just
Alright.
flicks it on over.
Thank you.
All right, you flick the casing on over, and just
Mhm.
cling, 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 cling. Hits the ground like normal. The 1 second.
Lush, do you think if I exploded in the middle, the loot would come flying over to us?
Somehow I knew it was going this way.
Are you gonna step on
I
that?
could. Well, I mean, I could just send Bip over.
Hey, Frost. One of the guns on your bandolier, just falls off.
The only gun that's on the bandolier is the revolver I found. Everything else is in its holster.
Yep, it just falls off real quick.
Ross picks it up. Oh, puts it back on.
It's back on the
Isn't that
bandolier.
thing supposed to hold it?
What are you talking about? It just slaps it on.
Looking at the architecture in here, Mark, does it look like? How do I put this in a way that doesn't sound crazy? That the like architecture was designed around doors being here, or does it look like? The doors have found natural places in a room to nest into? I guess. I don't know if this is making sense.
No, I get what you're getting at.
because-
Yes. Yes.
Yes to both.
Yes to the second.
Okay. Okay. So, if I were thinking back, and I could roll if you need me to, because I'm asking like a hindsight question here, but like
No problem.
none of the doors have felt like they were designed into their rooms. They almost seem like slapped in, like copy pasta into place in places they fit.
Correct.
Because so out loud is Mordecai. So my question would be: someone clearly met a very long and slow, not so pleasant end here. We see 8 doors. If I was desperate, even not knowing what to expect, I would walk through one. Yes?
Mhm.
So with this room especially, but the other rooms as well, they weren't designed into this dungeon on purpose. If that makes sense. It was
Yeah. that
these
makes
are
sense.
locations that fit the criteria, and these doors were placed here by something.
That's what it seems like.
Just food for thought.
I'm gonna send Bib over and tell him to sit on top of one of the piles of loot.
You send Bip over, and Bip just kind of sits on the treasure.
I think we're good.
What are you guys doing?
I'll go ahead and declare I'm switching to my spirit eye. I think that takes some
Yeah.
time.
It'll take a hot minute. Is anyone else doing anything else? Ross,
I'm gonna
Lisha?
move over towards the loot.
You're going to move over towards the loot? Lisha, are you doing anything?
Just gonna look around, see if you can find anything fishy. I
Oh.
don't know.
Alright, I need investigation rolls from Lisha. Mordecai, you're doing your thing. I need a notice check from Dalashi, and then Frost. Were you doing anything as well?
Ross was gonna take a trip around the room and just kind of notate the features that he's seeing, like the symbols for the levers and any other like distinguished marks in those areas.
Then I just need you to choose either investigation or notice roll for me.
I thought you were going to say Frost was just going to take a leak.
Could be
Whenever you
notice.
want.
Okay.
That doesn't
I'm also
matter.
gonna go on.
Oh, I'm done. I said it doesn't matter. Fuck me.
You want to re-roll
really want me to.
yours?
I already re-rolled it. I said again, it doesn't matter. Fuck me.
If you really want me to.
Shut the fuck up.
I heard that smile when you said that. I could hear
Yep,
it.
yep.
I'm
We
actually,
all heard it.
I'm burning a fate point at a +2 because I'm gonna use Deadeye as he's making the trip around the room.
+2. Is anyone else using fate points or?
Real quick, just touching back on something real quick. What was Lisha rolling for?
Investigation, because Lisha was specifically like trying to notice detail and things about the room.
But I don't give 10 fucks about it.
So piggybacking off of that real quick, or piggybacking that onto what I did earlier, we don't do this a lot. Can I, like, with the 6 I rolled earlier with the tech, can I set a scene to, like, point out notable objects and, like, make investigation and notice rolls?
Thank you for doing that. You can definitely do that. Okay. And everybody will get a free fate point to use for this.
He's creating an advantage.
Yes, yeah, you're creating an advantage for everyone else to use.
A thing we don't do nearly enough.
This is absolutely correct. So, Vross, if you want to just take that as your free fate point, Lisha, you can use another or just keep that as a free fate point. As well as you, Delashi, you can do the same.
Okay, well, I was going to use a fate point, so I'm going to use that now and add a +2 to my 3 for notice.
Okay.
So it's 5.
Real quick, so, you're using it, Vross using it. Lisha, are you using another one, or are you just keeping the point?
I mean, I can just use it.
Yeah,
with the 6 and just
keep
add
your
a
fate.
+2.
Yeah. Done and done. I just need Mordecai, set the scene a bit for me, please. How would you discern the room thus far, just in your own mind, to give everybody a bit of clarity to what they should be on the lookout for?
Alright, so this is, before I declare the switch to, like, the Spirit Eye, Mordecai is gonna take note to point out any connected, like, I'll call them tech lines, like, the faint etches of, like, moonstone mechanics and, like, conduits of energy, which, by the way, what color are those?
The colors in this room are actually a myriad of them. You have silver is predominant, but you also have purple. You have a bit of blue, and then you have yellow. So those are the 4 colors that you see.
Alright, so I'll notate that Mordecai will kind of draw on his experience of being a Voluan conscripted treasure hunter, and kind of fall back into the vibe of being the de facto imprisoned leader of those expeditions, and just start calling shots like, be careful of this, watch out for this connects to that looks interesting over there, I'd be careful of this, someone should look into this, and just kind of like fall into that role and start like barking out stuff people should be.
So what were the end result of your rolls? I'll start with Delashi. Or if you're chewing, I can start with Lisha next.
Sorry, it was a 5.
5? Alright. So, Delashi, since you're going over to the pile, you find that there is a total pile of about 3,500 gold.
Ooh. Okay.
You find that there is 2 chests that are probably on their own worth about 300 gold each. They're like golden crested chests that are also reinforced with a bit of moonstone tech. Purple moonstone tech, actually.
Ooh, purple. Okay.
Yes. You find that there are slates that have silver as well as purple moonstone etchings on them. You can roll me lore if you'd like to try to decipher what it says on these etchings afterwards. And then last but not least, you find one
Sorry, that was an accident.
you find one blue moonstone by itself.
Stone?
Yeah, you find a blue moonstone. And roll me a D100, please.
Okay. It's /R, right?
Yes.
Ooh,
All right.
wait.
You also find a moonberry.
Huge.
Isn't that my number, Mark?
Oh shit! I think that is your number.
I just rolled my own number.
Oh fuck! All right.
I think
I forget
so.
what my number
2
is.
moonberries.
I couldn't hear it, Erica, but I heard it in here. I saw it and I heard it in here.
Let
that
me
was the
double
same
check.
damn thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is your number, but let me double check real quick.
I know. I keep getting it. Either it's 83 or 84.
It is 84. It is 84.
I did it.
So congratulations on getting your number. I will come back to this in just 1 second.
Okay. So
Just
I found a
once.
moonberry.
You do find a moonberry. At minimum, you find a moonberry.
Okay.
Lisha, what was your number?
Is it 2?
There's a 2 total.
Yeah.
I will say that you investigate some of the, as I said, some of the details around the room. You notice that the only things that aren't as dusty in this entire room seem to be the switches themselves at each of the 4 corners.
So, like, hear me out. Is it like the handles themselves?
The handles and base.
Okay.
Next up, Vrost, what was your number?
So it would be a 7 total for that +2 from Deadeye, and also the +2 from the heroic hand that I received earlier.
7 total? Nice. All right, so and your roll was investigation or was it notice?
It was notice.
Notice? Okay. For notice, as you go around the room and make a few kind of laps, I'll say, you notice that the far northern switch is in a downward position. Upon noticing this, you look around the room once, twice, 3 times. Each time you go, in this room particularly, there are no doors. There's just the openings themselves. With your keen eye, you're able to actually see that out of all of them, the pathways in the northern section don't even seem to change in the slightest. However, when you go past any of the other ones, you notice subtle changes that might have gone unnoticed otherwise.
So noticing that the handle's down, and every time he walked by the northern rooms, they were the same ones before. He's like, okay.
That's huge. That's sorry.
But as he's walking around, he gets back to it. He was like, well, I don't know about y'all, but that switch over there is currently down. And every time I pass by it, it's in the same rooms there. All the other ones that are standing up, the room changes, but you gotta look real close for it. Like, it's the smallest things that change. But I'm thinking this might be something to lock down paths through this whole place.
Interesting. So, with that in mind, as I'm shoving a new eyeball into my eye socket, with that in mind, do you think that if we were to go through that hallway and back, it would be the same? We'd end up back in here.
I like to believe so, yes. I'm just trying to figure out how we can test this theory without us getting separated, because if anything, one of us goes through the doors, my theory is not true, and then we're SOL.
Well,
What if we use something heavy with some rope, yeet it through, and see if we can.
it's not something we have tried.
Yeah, we could attach something to rope and toss it through. I mean, there's obviously some big enough objects in here.
There's also, we just all go together and all go back together. But
Grab
we-
that
one-
loot first, though.
Well, one thing we have not, yeah, definitely. One thing we have not tested, is, how do I put this? What if we are serving as, don't look at me like I have 5 heads. what if we are serving as like anchors of reality to these rooms, right? So these rooms exist because we are in them. So they stay constant while we are in them. So I have no proof of this. Just a thought I just had literally 5 seconds ago. This room exists and will stay this way because we are in it. We have not noticed any major changes of like the structures of the rooms while we were in them. So, if say 2 people go into the next room, so say Laisha and Talashi, if they were to go into the next room, go north, find whatever room they find, and then say Talashi stays in that room, and Laisha comes back, because Frost and I are in here, it would be the same. And then because Talashi's in the other one, if Laisha went back, it would be the same.
Mordecai, have you noticed that this room has no doors? They're just openings.
This is not a short answer. Just now, yes. But I don't think this has been the only room that has been like this. Mark, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like we've had other rooms where it's just been hallways.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
feature
don't you notice that with this place not having any doors and how it's very, very future compared to the other rooms we've been in? Because like most other rooms, besides that one that had the little robots that pop up, they've all been very, very old, almost like you'd see in like some kid books, you know, like The Knight Saves the Princess and all that jazz.
You mean old or low tech?
I mean old, as in stone, dragons, swords, knights, princesses. Didn't your father actually know? I'm not gonna answer that question.
The answer is yes. I know the question you're about to ask. I was read many a story.
I mean, we met his father, so like.
Yes.
That's what I wasn't gonna answer.
Yes.
Like that man tells a story. You sneeze the wrong way.
I would have, if we had stayed any longer, you would have learned the entire history of our family. But I get your point. This room stands out, especially with
It's a
the
test of
switches.
fate.
Ooh, test of fate? Alright, let's go. Let's...
Can we comfortably say my spirit eye is in by now?
Yeah, your spirit eye is in by now.
Okay.
Just casual. I feel like all of us are so casual about it now, right? Like you're just taking out your eyeball, putting another while we're having a full blown
This man's like
conversation.
your Chi. He swaps out eyes more than fucking the rest of that clan does.
Can I go on a entirely unrelated to the session tangent? I have been rewatching Naruto. Like, I've been doing a grand fucking rewatch like I did Dragon Ball Z of Naruto. And I just now got to Shippuden. And I'm about to get into all of, like, the eye bullshit that goes on. Like, I remember my first time watching through some of that shit. It's like, these motherfuckers are just, like, master surgeons and just sucking out eyeballs and popping them back in. Like, the optic nerve is a very loose bitch in the Naruto universe.
I mean, you're not fucking wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait.
You ever think they have like TV static and don't put the eye in right? Like they adjust it till it's clear.
You know what is a funny question that no one's asked yet? That actually has happened to Mordecai with putting his eye in wrong.
Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah. Not fun.
Maybe something. I'll say this. As you guys are going about the room, kind of somewhat disturbing the place, I'll say that one of the crates or something that was held and hung up above one of the switches of the eastern end just gets kind of knocked loose or kind of like knocked a bit about. And just kind of tumbles onto one of the switches. It's a sturdy as fuck switch, so it's not really like broken by any means, but it gets flipped into the downward position.
Okay, so one of the switches was flipped.
Which one? Sorry?
The eastern switch.
Yeah.
Did anything happen when the switch was flipped? Any noises? Anything?
Not that you can determine at the moment. Also, because Mordecai swapped out for a spiritual eye, he did not get to see the process.
Mordecai. So ill-timed.
That was a chat-fed event. I had no power over it.
How dare you?
This is
You're supposed to be our
bullshit.
tech
I'm
guy.
being vilified.
You're being vilified? Okay.
Back to Dalashi for your 84 for hitting your lucky number.
Yes.
You find.
Fuck off, Joshi.
Having a great time. This is great.
How do I want to incorporate this? You find actually that your father's journal is glowing.
Okay.
There's a specific page in your father's journal that seems to be glowing with moonstone sigils and letters. Abstract. That is glowing with moonstone letters and sigils. And you find before how the words were still hard to decipher in certain pages and paragraphs. These words that are specifically aglow actually come to you naturally, as if you could read them in well-practiced manner.
Okay.
The passage details about using a mix of purple moonstone as well as black moonstone to hold the supernatural as well as the unnatural in place. That is a bridge between locations and somewhat of a grounder for you to keep access to.
Okay. And so it's kind of like almost like a portal in a way?
Correct.
Okay.
And this passage just comes clear, and you even see half of a spell to do such.
Half of a spell, okay.
You don't have the full spell, but you see half of a spell, or an enchantment of sorts, to maybe apply to something to allow for such a mechanism. You actually see some of that as you look to your side, etched below one of the switches.
Okay. So part of the spell is like written underneath one of the switches.
Correct. It would be, you see it underneath the sigils that are over towards each of the different switches, but you can only read one half of the sigils.
Okay. Interesting. What if I just undid one of the sigils on the switches?
Would you like to try that?
Hey, Mordecai. What if I just undid one of the sigils that are in front of the switches?
What sigils?
Do you think it would break?
I think something might happen. I was about to ask Frost if he noticed anything different with the east gates now that that switch has been flipped. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm just a guy with a spear. I occasionally dabble in engineering. This is above my fucking expertise.
Is it though?
I'm trying my goddamn best. On that note, Mark, since I'm talking with Dalashi, I'd imagine probably right here. Am I noticing anything funky with the skeleton? The spirit eye?
Roll me empathy, friend.
Ooh, are you about to talk to another spirit?
Just might.
Tadashi, I understand. I do my best to come across as someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about of several things. Fucking with sigils is not quite one of them, unless it's like in the engineering aspect. I'm gonna burn a fate point onto that. That's a 4.
Burn a fate point to 4. You
You'd
do.
have to know how this mechanism works.
Oh,
in order
also,
for-
sorry, the spirit module adds another +2 to that.
Nice, nice. So total 6, right?
Yes.
All
What
right.
were you saying, Washi?
You're pretty much saying that you would need to know how it works first to know if the messing with decisions would mess up anything.
So imagine you come across an on-off switch in the middle of a room, yes?
Mhm.
I understand on means on and off means off, but I have no idea, without studying the rest of the room with the mechanics, what that turns on or off. It requires
do it,
me.
then?
That's what I said. I'm saying I don't know what will happen because I did not build it. I was not here. Nobody explained this to me. The instruction manual is
I
not
was
present.
asking as an educated guess
Okay.
before I did it without consulting anyone.
And like I don't know, because you have to remember, like Mark just described the sequence to you. You saw this. Mordecai did not see this. So Mordecai has Mordecai thinks he's talking about the picture of the
Oh,
fucking
oh,
chicken
yeah.
on the east one.
I know, I'm fully aware.
Okay. So like I don't know if you erase the legs of the chicken on the east sigil, if someone's going to lose the legs, which by the way not fun. I don't know.
Well, are you very gun ho about figuring this out, or can I just mess with it? Because if I mess with it, that's gonna mess up you figuring it out. So if you want to figure it out, I'll leave it alone.
I don't like how you just address me with this responsibility, not put it forward to the group. Why am I responsible for your actions?
You're not responsible for my actions. I'm just asking your opinion because
All
I
right.
value your opinion.
And I'm going to roll another D100 now.
Did I say anything more? Sorry.
1 second.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What you do notice is just there is a spirit that's there's a lingering will of sorts that's kind of where the skeleton was, and you just see it mindlessly patting and patting the gold.
He's like petting it like, "Oh, you're such a good gold. You're such a good gold." Like affectionately. Or
yes, yes.
Have we shoveled this into our magic bag yet, or have we just counted it?
As far as I know, you've just counted it.
Dalashi, hold that thought, just for a moment. And he's gonna grab your shoulders and turn you in the direction that he's looking. Do you see anything strange happening here? Like, when he's patting the gold, the spirit, is it like actually like where he touches is the gold moving, or is it just a spirit like phasing through gold like he's petting it?
He's just patting it, going.
You cut out. Did you actually say anything there, or are you making noises?
No, he just groaned.
Okay.
He's just groaning.
Alright.
Since Mordecai is trying to point something out to me, can I roll or no? And especially since it's the spirit.
You can try.
You have such brat eyes. Can I say that?
Me or Dalashi?
Dalashi, full on Dalashi. sorry, not even Dalashi. KT.
Maybe Dalashi does too, who knows?
I can only imagine. But like the way you just like, I don't know, maybe I could see it. Like you just like you went like entirely off screen. I'm like, you fucking brat.
All right, Fate's Clutch.
Yeah,
You'll have
but
disadvantage on your roll.
I have a heroic hand that I haven't used.
I thought it was Vrost and Mordecai who got the heroic
Look
hands.
back in the chat. It's there.
Ooh. Well, I will say this. You can definitely use heroic hand to negate this clutch. However, if you do, there will be no extra reward if you end up succeeding this disadvantage roll.
Alright, I'll save the heroic hand. Let's see how bad this is. What am I rolling? Empathy?
Yep, you were rolling empathy.
Okay.
Alright, that's the first roll.
Ah, motherfucker.
That's the second roll. Hey, it's still a
Screw
solid
you,
roll.
Netbean. You fucking tried.
Alright, and you're rolling to assist with Mordecai, correct?
Yes. Mordecai is yeah, pretty much. That's yeah.
Okay. And you're trying to figure out this whole skeleton debacle.
Yes.
Alright.
Also, what does this man look like? Like, is it obvious from what he's presenting as a spirit, his, like, nationality?
He looks honestly pretty freaking generic. We're going to call him El Generico. He's that, like, you could throw his face on a wanted poster and they would never find the guy. That's how generic this guy looks.
They'd either never find the guy or arrest half the men and blow up.
Yes. So that's how generic as fuck this guy looks. And he's just here petting the gold, looking it over, kind of counting it, and just being like, and muttering and mumbling to himself. Dalashi, with your assistance, I'll say something special happens, because you succeeded the roll with your empathy. You see your hands, the moonstone crystals on the back of them, they flash a bit of purple. And I will say for this moment, you're able to interact with the spirit. Whereas if you go over to him, you're actually able to touch the spirit. This is a new and strange sensation to you.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So. Okay,
Lisha, roll me a D100.
Mordecai.
Hmm?
I can touch the spirit.
I see you touching the spirit.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, what the fuck?
I can touch it. I could probably talk to him?
But can
Maybe ask him to
can you
pass on?
see it? Can Dalashi see the spirit?
I'm assuming so.
Dalashi can see the spirit, yes.
Yeah, if I'm touching.
I don't know if like you just like pass your hand through air and it's like, woo, it's spicy.
No, the moment you touch the spirit, it definitely feels chilled to the touch, but you can actually like interact with him. And at first he doesn't even notice it because he's like, and then like if you actually try to move him, you'll get his attention.
I also, before the scene progresses too rapidly, I will shout out to Vrost and Lisha, like, hey,
Lisha. Real quick, Lisha, you find 71 gold in a pot to the side.
Nice.
I'm my new character again.
Oh, it did it again? Alright, I'll fix it.
Hey guys, I'm touching a ghost.
Yeah, basically, I have, hey, we're speaking to a ghost right now, and Dalashi touched it, and it connected.
Test of fate?
Yeah.
Done. I'll roll test of fate.
Also, don't spit any gold in the pouch yet. I feel like it might upset him. He seems very obsessive over it.
Yeah, don't take any gold yet. I think we might be able to. Do you think we could get him to pass on? Like.
I don't know. We just had this conversation. I don't know.
Me neither. I was just asking for your opinion. My God, man. I'm sorry. I value your input.
This is new to me. I've never touched a ghost.
It's new to me too. I'm the
Holy
one touching the ghost.
crap.
But that's on your resume.
Oh, okay. I can go on my resume now. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I touched the ghost and it liked it.
Jesus Christ. Alright,
I don't know
it's...
if he likes it.
Hey, Dalashi, it's literally your lucky day.
Was it my number again?
It was your number again.
That's bullshit.
Give me Give me the rest of the
No,
spell.
I will.
Give
I
me the
will.
rest of the spell.
Hold up. I'm not giving you the rest of the spell, but something else is happening. Yeah.
The ghost introduces itself as a Nigerian prince and says it would like you to hold its fortune.
Just me though. Just me though.
What's in Nigeria?
Here, actually, I can easily do this. Reveal to everyone. For some reason, it had me roll as Frost, but yeah.
I was about to say, did Ross just randomly roll and get Delashi's number as well?
No, I rolled.
They get my number. Everybody
Ended up
gets
being
their
that number. Test of fate roll, Delashi's number. So, added extra luck to Delashi right now.
Thank you so much, Netfiend.
Wow. Alright. Alright. Continue on with the scene. So, you are working towards the spirit, correct?
Yeah, so can I say like hello? Will he look at me?
Yeah, you can. And he does. He's like,
So much grunting.
And he just like looks at you with like fucking squinty eyes and just like.
Strange question, can I hear this, or do I only see him?
You see him, and because of your empathy roll, you do hear him as well a little bit.
Okay. It's not a question I've asked before on purpose, I think. So.
Vross, roll me a D100.
Oh my god, why is everybody? Why is? Oh. Bruh.
All right, Vross, I gotta ask you something real quick. Do you either want something special, or do you want something? Do you want that much gold?
Give me something special.
All right. All right. I will get to you in a second. So, next person up to finish with Delashi. You try to talk with him. He can't really utter anything.
I want to kind of like look at him and be like urge him to pass on, to like let go.
All right, you can roll me empathy.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right, spend a fate point.
Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my heroic hand, and I'm gonna use a fate point. I'm gonna add +4.
You're going to add +4, so a total of 5.
Yes.
How are you convincing him to move on? I will say, depending on what you say, you're going to be more successful versus moderately successful.
Let me think about this.
Damn it, Frost.
Uh-oh. What?
No, just it's the number he rolled. But continue. Focus on your scene. I'll figure out the logistics of that.
Oh, by the way, Mordecai is put into like a new character slot as well. Because Tillin typed something and it says new character.
I will fix that. Alright, everyone should be fixed. So, continue.
Okay. Probably something. Along the lines of like. I want to say, I don't know if this is going to be the best response, but I want to say something like, You can't, like, you need to peacefully pass on. You can't take the gold with you. The gold isn't going anywhere. You're too attached to it. You need to move on.
All right, that's what you say.
Yeah.
All right. At first, he tries to brush you off a little bit, but eventually, the years and however long he has been here, the realization of all that kind of settles and seeps in. And you just see him nod. And then he slowly fades as he just walks off and then slowly fades through the floor.
Okay.
All right.
Well, there's no ghost now. The ghost is gone.
Rust,
Tyler's still
yeah,
gone. So,
Tyler's
yeah.
gone, so I'm gonna continue with Vrost here real quick. Vrost,
That's fine.
where in this room are you?
I would last be by close to the party, so probably like right here.
You're gonna be right there? Okay. Frost, over in the southeastern corner with stacks of either rolled up things as well as the jars that are over in that corner of the room, you see that there is another chest of sorts. It is a small, like, think jewelry chest.
Okay.
And something particular catches your eye about this chest. Actually, yeah, this is the perfect place for that. You find that on the top of this chest is the crest of the Bane clan. That's stamped onto this chest itself. And as you open the chest to look what's inside, you see that there is a key inside it. One that is very familiar and similar to the key that Lisha holds.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna just tuck that chest away. I'll have the key, and I'll be inspecting it. Like, hey, Elisha, doesn't this look familiar? As I hold up the key.
I should just be there. She's like, she just holds up her other key. Yeah.
Walks over.
What
inspects
you-
the keys closely.
What you also notice is that this key also looks almost as if it's part of a set, and similar to the key that Lord Bane has on his possession, the Star Call key.
Is this some fairy tale shit? Thank you. Someone got that reference.
Yes.
I know, I got it.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll
Have it in
hydrate you.
hand and just like
Yeah. Drink
inspecting
your
it closely.
goddamn water.
You thirsty bitch.
What? When you use your key, what do you do?
Just kind of focus. Think real hard. A little bit of magic. A little bit of pixie dust.
So the key that is in Lisha's possession, do you remember what the name of it was? If I have it listed in my notes, but I'm making sure.
No.
Huh?
No. I
No?
don't know
Okay.
About.
So the key in Bane's possession is the Star Call key. The key in Lisha's possession is the Crescent Horizon key. And the key that Vross found with this chest, you don't know the name of it yet.
Okay, so you're telling me if I just think real hard, channel a little bit of energy into it, this thing will work?
I mean, basically, it's how most magic is, so.
Well, that's what Ross is gonna start doing, right there on the spot.
All right, Vross, roll me resources.
And resources.
Point and shoot.
Yep. Roll me resources.
I have that.
You
Reroll. I have that.
spend a fate point to reroll.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
better.
You have a solid one use of this key as you see it charges up with some energy and tries pulling you in a direction, but does not find what it needs. What was that, Lisha? You're muted.
I was just commenting. I was like, it's just like Jack Sparrow's compass.
So as he holds it, he feels it tug somewhere, but it's like not fully in that direction. It's like or it just kind of like it wants to go but doesn't know where.
Yep. So I assume you just pocket this and continue on. I need
He's gonna put on a necklace.
I need you guys have spent a good while in here. So I'm going to start rolling some checks here.
Also, Mordecai would like to comment, Delash, well handled with the ghost thing. Just sleep that in there. Hey, Frost. Well, it feels like we're waiting on something outside of our control. Now that the east handle is down, you had the sharpest eyes earlier. Do those hallways seem different, or static, or however you described the north hallways?
Ross will look at the east hallways, the back to the north and back to the east, really honing his vision in. Oh, if I didn't know any better, Mordecai, everything kind of seems that they're pretty solid from the last time I look at them.
As you guys start to peer down I would say the eastern and northern hallways, respectively. I need you both to roll me notice checks.
What's going on?
I died.
Huh, that quick? No way.
Yeah, another fate point to make that another +2.
Appreciate that, actually.
7, boyo.
So, total numbers. So 7 and what?
Mine was 4. If it has anything to do with spirits, it gets a +2.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's 4.
Vrost, you notice kind of almost like it's glitching in its own body. You see down both corridors in the distance something big and metallic walking your way.
Mordecai sees Ross shoulder his rifle as his thumb clicks through the stones. You hear just audible click, click, click as he moves it over into the redstone. Peering down his scope, he's really trying to get like a better focus on this this being.
Which hallway? East or north?
North, one from the north and one from the east. You see two metallic beings.
Did you open the doors and look down them?
There were never any doors, just open hallways.
Oh, okay.
But now they're sitting a little more static, but there's something approaching in each one.
Who has the bag of holding? Do we remember?
Me.
Yeah, it's Aisha.
I'm gonna. So I don't know what Ross sees, but I'm used to Ross shouldering his rifle. I feel like he's got different attitudes for it. This is the.
I'm flipping a timer now. You all have 3 minutes.
Hey, Aisha.
Yes.
My Alexa went off. What the fuck? Alexa, stop listening. Hey, Aisha. You have the bag, yes?
Yep.
I would start stuffing gold into it.
You got it.
Yeah, make sure to grab the tablets too.
Ross is pointing his gun at something.
You hear it click as the gun starts shining from red to silver.
Ross, use your words.
Mark, was
Use
this
your
thing
words.
bipedal or was it on all fours?
It is bipedal.
It is bipedal.
Yep.
You see, like he's staring intently down his scope as his finger is hovering the trigger.
And you just see them step.
I'd like to
Step.
think I know Ross well enough to know that.
Are we
Step.
talking like animatronic, like heavy step, or is it more
Animatronic
like,
heavy step.
oh, fuck.
Like
Vroom,
Terminator.
Vroom, 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 vroom,
Mordecai.
vroom,
Sorry, I'm fucking love Terminator. Go on.
vroom,
We have
vroom,
company. Get
vroom,
them ready.
vroom, vroom, vroom,
Okay.
vroom,
Ross says we have
Got
company.
30 seconds.
vroom,
Yeah. So I'm going to shut.
vroom, vroom.
Mark, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to talk over Ross. So Lisha's been told to grab as much into the bag
gonna
as
help.
she can.
I'm gonna help Lisha grab like the important things, like those tablets I found. And what are we doing about the chest?
Good question. If I follow Frost's gaze, do I see this stuff? Do I hear it, or am I just trusting Frost's instinct at this point? Because this determines my next step.
You hear, correction, repeat that one more time.
Okay. Do I now that I see Frost is alert? Like, do
Yep.
I see what he's looking at?
Yeah, you see
Or
what he's
am I-
looking at, yeah.
Okay, so every hallway I see these down, I'm gonna pull out the quill. I'm gonna try to lay fire magic traps
Okay.
at each of the hallways that
Alright.
they're coming down.
Roll, the base magic is 2, right?
That's a good question.
The base magic for the fire trap should be 2 for right now.
Okay, 2 it is.
Alright. Done.
So I will put those down at the entrance of every hallway that I see Frost swapping between and notice stuff. And if do I have any time after that?
You have about 1 minute.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the party of an Incrim.
Okay.
Using the Sunkeeper.
I'm just adding more metal effects after metal effects after
Yeah,
metal effects.
My fucking ears.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's so metal. Oh my god.
It's okay.
So I'm gonna roll. Shoost. Man, I'm not good at this magic thing. I'm gonna drop 2 into that. Sorry, I'm gonna drop a fate point into that.
So are you using Sunkeeper to boost it to everybody?
I'm using Sunkeeper to give Incrim to everybody.
Alright, so everybody has a +2 to their physique, to their physical based rolls.
Okay.
Alright. With that said, they're here. There's you bang?
I bang.
Alright, roll me
As soon as
shoot.
that spell goes off.
Roll me shoot. Elisha, just roll me a quick athletics.
Can I assist?
Yes, you could assist. Elisha, roll with advantage, or add a +2 to your roll.
Shoot first, ask questions later. Getting that +2. It's gonna be a 7.
Fuck.
Oh, that's fucking nice.
With
Good.
Elisha and Delashi, you both haul and pour everything, chest, tablet, gold,
Yes.
all of it quickly with expedience into this bag of holding. As these metal creatures, you see their eyes, there's 6 of them, they, at like kind of a chest piece, light up with silver energy, as well as a dark, like, purple that courses through their chest. As you see them pulse through, Bros, you pull off a shot that goes right dead center into it. The shot passes through it
Ooh.
as it uses its ability to phase through the first shot that it hits it. as what comes through. Second. This big. As what comes through the side. There you go. As it comes through that frame, and then what comes through the northern frame are these two hulking Goliaths of Sylvite tech. And this little gemstone that they have in the center of them allows them to phase through whatever first attack tries to hits them. Mordecai, you follow up with your mines that were placed. Vross taking his first shot. The mines go off on both of them. For the northern one, the first mine clicks off and it just goes right past the mine. The second one hits the golem. However, its frame and magic just kind of brushes off the weak energy of the flame, as it is now staring at the group and eyeing up Vross as its target.
Ooh, it's eyeing you up.
Vross, what is your physique? It is a +2 right now because of Mordecai's. So I just need to know what your physique is.
Yeah, normally it's a 2.
Normally it's a 2, so it's a 4. All right.
Yes.
Take 1 point of damage as it just comes swinging with an arm and just knocks you back 1 tile. As it just goes forward in front of you. The other one is just going to go right up to here, and that's its bit. All of you, it is your turn. Go. What would you like to do? Are you going to stay in this room? Are you going to book? Are you going to fight?
What's the status on the treasure scoop?
The treasure scoop is 100% complete. There is not a scrape on this center floor that has not been taken.
BTFO.
So remember how much gold I said at the start, correct?
Okay, so what we double check that?
3,500.
3,500.
Well, there's 2 chests with 300 gold either in them or the chest themselves.
The chest
They're
themselves.
worth 300. We haven't opened them yet. They're purple moonstone magic.
Correct.
So is it purple? Sorry, but chest, silver, and purple tech, or is?
Yeah,
The chests are
reinforced.
reinforced with silver and purple magic.
Oh, we have not opened them. They
Correct.
just looked at valuable. Okay.
Yeah.
Then there's the slates, which I imagine Delashi grabbed since Delashi made note of it. There's
of it's
Blue
grabbed.
Moonstone and Moonberry. Okay. Mordecai definitely looks like he kind of wants to take one of these apart.
Not the time to nerd out.
But I will let
Not
everyone
the
else
time.
react before Mordecai reacts.
Oh my god. What do you guys want to do?
We need to move. We need away from them. As Ross, we'll head over this way, which I believe I have 6 squares or something like that.
Yep. You can move 1 more space. Yeah.
Okay. He'll put himself over there as he turns and starts aiming for more of the joints in the robot that hit him. So he's aiming for like a shoulder or a knee. Preferably, actually, he's gonna. I know what he's actually gonna do. He has his called shot that he can do.
All right. So you're attacking called shot. So you're
I'm gonna
attacking
grab
once or
called shot.
twice.
It's with the problem solver, so it's Am I able to fire twice with the problem solver?
Not with the problem solver. With your Ignis and Fulgur, you are.
Let's see, you had You said it was silver
You're-
and purple that they were swirling with, so...
Yep. You are able to AoE if, just for the nature of these creatures, what you see, whatever first hits them in a round, appears that they are able to morph and phase through. But afterwards, everything else affects them. So you could try to take out their defenses now by hitting an AoE shot.
Yes, he'll actually click over to red into burst mode so he can hit that AoE using the call shock. He's looking to either disable or slow the robots.
Alright, roll me magic. Alright. 5, check. Is that your end result? I just need to know for sword purposes.
I'm actually gonna bump it up to 7 using locked and loaded.
Alright. With that bump up, you're able to hit both successfully. It is a blast that goes in between the two as you just see, oh yeah, I have effects on this now. It's fucking...
Like a kid in a candy store,
like
folks.
a kid in a damn candy store. I'm sorry, I'm really hyped about this shit. As you just see, right in the center of them both, a just mass cloud right about... Yeah, it gets between both. Yeah, good. That's the effect enough. That just sprays at them with the red moonstone energy of Pyron. Just poof, that fireball blast. Alright, next one up. Whoever would like to go next of your team.
I said I was going last. Decided to watch your Alicia.
Alright.
Go. So they're both injured, right?
Their defenses, their initial phase defense has been subsided for the turn. So now things can hit them from what you've seen.
By the way.
Thank
Kind
you.
of cloud again?
The fire, like he used a Pyron cloud.
Got it.
So it's a cloud of fire magic that just
So
bursts into
technically,
flame.
You could try to do something that would interact with that.
Yeah, I was gonna make like a fire tornado with the webless.
Webless. Alright. So roll me magic.
Use the fate point, I'll add +2 since
Fate point, add a +2. You won't be able to hit both of them. You will hit.
fine.
You will hit one, and unfortunately, it won't, because your number isn't at least close enough to Ross's number. It won't combine magics. So you do cast Webless, and you're able to shoot it, and the wisp of swords and winds at least damages somewhat. Pick one of them.
I don't care really, just whichever.
All right.
Wasn't my
It damages the
original plan.
north one, so it damages the northern end one. So it is taken 1 point. Dalashi.
Sorry, North one took 1 point.
North one took 1 point.
Interesting.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're fighting?
It looks about.
I'm asking the group.
Hit and run, folks.
I am going to be selfish and say if one of them drops relatively easily, I would like to take this apart because this would be very useful, but not at the risk of anyone's life.
I was about to say, are you going to follow us, or are you going to try to stay behind?
I will go with the group's decision. I just stated what I wanted.
Okay.
You're all pretty.
Because I was like, if I have to grab you with my whip and pull you into another room, I will. Alright, let's see.
Hot.
Could I use? I have an idea. Let's see. Could I use Glacy Ulstrom and try to lock one of their magic? Oops.
And try to do that.
Yeah.
Specifications on Glacy Ulstrom. Can you please read them out real quick?
Magic versus magic roll. Success allows a lock of one magic moon from the target at random. Upper success gets a choice of moon.
Yep, so upper success is a success of 2 or higher.
Okay.
So I need you to make a roll, please.
Frost, what kind of magic were they? It was silver, right?
They shimmered silver and purple when they first arrived. I just hit them with red, so it seems that whatever our first attack is against them, they'll shift the change to avoid it, but then after that, they're open to be blasted on.
Alright.
So if I lock silver, they might not be able to do any of that shifting.
Out of
Right.
character, I thought I heard that they just had silver. They were Sylvite design and had Sylvite silver.
Yeah, I figured
stones
since
in
it
them.
was like a Sylvite design, it would have a lot of to do with silver, and based on their abilities, it seems like silver. Okay, go ahead, Mark.
Okay. This is technically a success. And luckily for you, they only have 2 moonstone types. So
Oh,
I just have to roll
Oh, so it's not an upper success?
it's not an upper success. I still roll random. So alright, this will be interesting.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay, you see purple fizz and fade from the northern golem.
Cool.
And that is what you see. As the Glacy Ulstrom sigils reach out and snatch and pull at it. Ah, thank you for gifting the subs, friend.
Oh.
As you just see the purple sigils claw and then rip down some of the energies from this golem. Alright, last but not least, Mordecai.
So the northernmost one seems like it's taking the most damage, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Clarifying the mechanic. So for each fight, we like set an element on our weapons, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
Each round you can change out your element as your free action.
I need to write that down. That's new to me.
Correct. You can only
Mordecai's
change to
pulling out-
one other element per free action, though.
Mordecai's pulling out his spear. He has it set to yellow.
Set to yellow. All right.
Yeah, he's gonna dash forward. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It seems like it's the most in between. I am going to take 3 attacks against this thing.
All right. Yep, you have the multi-attack.
Nice.
It's the first actual time I think I've gotten to use it.
Yeah,
So
mostly
3
because you're
fights?
fighting at range.
Well, we haven't gotten a lot of actual like drawn out fights. A lot of it's been like hit and runs and not. I really want to take this thing apart. So,
All right. All right.
first one, second one, and third one.
All right.
As Mordecai just dashes in and just goes full dragoon with the fucking spear.
You changed it to yellow, correct?
Yes.
All right. And
And following, I think Frost's cue. I'm going for joints. I think Ross did that. Did Ross say that?
I think it. Did you? It wasn't me.
Someone said joints.
double checking. Yeah, Ross roll earlier was a 5, and I'm.
Oh, and if it matters, Incrum on top of that.
Ah, that's right. All right. Now you're in business. All right. So that will be an 8. That'll be a 6, and that'll be another 6. All right. Nice. That's a really solid meaty hit on it.
I hit things.
Yeah.
Um,
I hit things.
it takes a major consequence.
Hit it with the good old get fucked, idiot.
As you just slash, and like spear poke it to ever high hell, hitting at joints, hitting at like bits and sectionals of its armor, and even getting a nice jab at the crystal itself that seems to be powering it. You seem to deal some solid damages, like bits of it kind of pulsate with energy as if it's almost, even though it's robotic, it doesn't feel pain, but it visually stimulates it.
I don't know if this is like D&D where I can like finish my movement after an attack, but if I can,
You can. It will just take.
okay. I'll take I took 4 squares of movement. I'll take my other 2 if we have 30.
All right.
And I'll move farther up, so its attention isn't less of a line. I have no idea if it's going to take me.
Done and done. Is anyone else moving to finish off their bits?
Oh, yes.
Move from your position now if you are. It'll be the end of your turn. It'll be their goes next.
Mordecai's also gonna call out, just looking at the silver, because I don't know if I've noticed if any other stuff, but if you have yellow magic, it's going to hurt more.
Alright, second one.
If I'm remembering my elements correctly, Mark.
Yes.
Do any of us have yellow magic?
Yeah, 3 of you do.
Oh, well.
Or I thought, Elisha doesn't. It's those 2. So, the boys, as well as...
The boys, except for Delashi.
Except for Delashi.
I'm excluded from the boys.
The Playa Boys.
Oh,
The Homebros. The Homebros.
oh, the Playa boys.
The Homebros.
God.
What's our ship name?
Huh?
Oh,
What's our ship name?
The Pao Long?
no, no,
Oh.
Mark.
I know what he meant.
Oh, sweet summer child. Mark was so ready. He was like,
I feel like Mordecai,
Wow.
because
All right.
Rost, this just sounds like moist, but like... icky.
Real quick, I need
Mordecai.
everyone's will. I need everyone's will, real quick. You're a 5.
+3, but if it's a check, I can use the Sanctuary Shrine to bump it up.
Okay.
Actually, quick question to the group, I'm sorry. Am I the only one who got a Sanctuary Charm, or do we all get Sanctuary Charms?
You all got sanctuary. Well, if it was from Nazu, you all got sanctuary charms.
So
But-
we all have a +2 to will per session.
Yes, once per session you can pump a +2 to will.
I don't remember that.
Hey, that's gonna be a 7 then, boss.
All right. I will let you know if it's a check. This one I'm just going for base.
Okay.
Base plus any armor that you might be wearing that is continual a plus to your will.
It's +3 of the ring
Okay.
for me.
So total, I know for Vrost it's 5. For 4?
Kalashi.
Delashi, 3 for Mordecai, 3 for Lisha. So 4, 5, 4, 3, 3. Okay.
Don't make me start swinging again. Don't make me do this.
No. You're going to see the Sentinels move. This one is going to move 1, 5. This one is going to attempt to phase through you, but realize its phase is not active,
It's broken.
and will move 1, 2. If I can even. Two. right. Okay. There is no attack this turn, but Frost, Lisha, and Delashi, you three see that there is somewhat of a silver glow around you three, as the one on the south, its eyes just kind of do this whole like kind of sentry motion and observe its targets as its chest begins to glow.
Observe.
There is no attack this turn. Mordecai, I need, what is your physique?
My physique
Yes.
is 4 base plus 2 of increm.
Or
And
blade
it's a
base.
check.
Let's do with Ingram. It will
Yeah,
be
so
it will be just a defense roll. Well, he's rolling against your defense.
I'm gonna overclock prosthetics if I can do that.
If it wasn't overclock prosthetics, I would say no, but because that increases your base, I can let you do that. So your total is how much?
6.
6?
Plus increm if it matters. I'm still fuzzy on that. Sorry.
Increm increases it by 2.
That is 8, my dude.
8 total? Fuck. Alright, well.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Oh, Jesus.
It's too fast for Sonic 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It takes 1-2 swings with both of its arms and then comes down with both in like kind of like a slam, and you just dodge, dip, and duck out of the way of all of them.
Fast. Too fast.
So yeah, that's their turn. You guys can go now. As you see, one sentry is charged up, looking to hit those 3 that I specified before, and then the other one swings and misses at Mordecai.
Punch tank, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Out of the 2, which one looks more damaged currently?
The one on the north, the one by Mordecai.
Lasha, you going north or south?
Whichever way you want me to go.
But we really like this bottom one, so we're going to take care of that one. So Ross is going to turn his attention to the southern one. Using Ignis and Fulnir, it's going to be red first, then yellow, but it's going to be another called shot to disable the eye sensors.
All right, done and done.
And here are the 2 shoot rolls you need. 1 and 2.
All right. Because this is the one that wasn't locked, it's going to ignore the first hit with its phasing. The second hit attempts to connect, but it just it dings the armor and bounces off its shoulder.
Okay. Well, unless your defenses are down, go for it, baby. This other one.
I
guess you.
Are you going,
my
Lisha? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just be like.
This is your group turn, so whoever wants to go, when you guys want to go, you just go.
I just like already, and she's just gonna straight fucking Saitama just jump up, Superman punch that thing fucking in the face, like wherever its eyes beams, whatever fucking thing.
Jump up, come down at it. Roll me your fighting roll.
Did the Lashi, you ever think she looks like a falcon when she does that?
Falcon. Aw.
A little bit.
All right. You solidly connect fist over foot. Not fist over foot. I don't know. That's a saying. You solidly connect, punching it right on the armor, and dent it further as it takes another point.
Were you going for the eye?
Were you going for the eye or?
I go for like the weird sensor thingy, mabob or whatever.
The sensor. All right. You go and you hit it. Your hit is enough to damage it, but not to stop the sensor. That one will be that. All right. Next one's up. Dalashi, Mordecai, which one?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just deciding.
No, go for Dalashi.
Could I... After Lisha hits, I guess this is just something I have to find out, but, like, the whole phase ability is, like, coming back into motion, right? Because there was, like,
Yes.
the couple
It's
hits
at
and
the
then
end of the
hit.
end of the round. At each round, the phase ability is back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
because it is still your collective round, the phase ability is down since Ross was the first one to hit.
I'm totally stealing that for the campaign I run, by the way. That is such a cool mechanic.
Thank you.
I want to use purple magic and try to drive like ice spikes into its like
Into its
what
joints?
looks like its eyes or into
Its
its
eyes?
joints. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's do joints.
All right. Done. So you want
I
to
like
try
how
to
you each corrected each other.
Uh,
Twice.
So I'll say this: if you are able to successfully roll against its defense, if it's enough to go to damage and then pass, you'll get the scene bonus. Is what normally would be there. So you get the scene bonus to impede its movement.
Okay.
So roll me magic.
And I'm going to use a fate point and add a +2 to that.
Add a fate point +2. All right. You are able to damage it, but because you are also using one of its also innate magics as well, it only is enough to damage it.
Damn it. Okay.
So you are able to put more scuff on its buff.
Okay.
All right. So the bottom one has been damaged a little bit between both Lisha as well as Dalashi. Mordecai, it is your turn.
All right.
The northern one looks heavily, like, fairly damaged, where the southern one is just vroom-goom, vroom-goom, vroom-goom.
What is this green cloud again? That's something Ross did?
Oh yeah, that was the
The-
Incrum from before. Or not Incrum, but the Pyron from before.
Okay.
Let me get rid of that.
I'm gonna shift step over here, so if it wants to look at me, it has to look away from the rest of the party.
Not a bad call.
And I think I'm just gonna go ham again. Go for the 3 attacks.
All right.
I've
Go
still
ahead
got
and roll.
that- still got the
Using
spear set the lightning.
lightning yellow moonstone spear.
Yeah.
Roll your 3 attacks.
Hiya. Hiya. And hoya. Plus Incrum.
Ah, yeah, plus Incrum.
And I am surgically going for joints because I want to gut this thing and I want to get to the bottom of that phase tech.
Okay. That's Eric. Okay.
Damn.
That.
I've never played a high level fighter in D&D, but I imagine this is what it feels like.
Yeah. It has to take the moderate consequence now. All right.
You're getting there.
Yeah. You're chunking away at this thing. It has 2 detriments already to it. Not only is its armor gone, the phasing is gone from it thanks to Dalashi. So you didn't even have to worry about rolling through the phasing. So thank Dalashi for that one. Because otherwise that first hit I'd be like, all right, I don't got to worry about that first hit. Nope. Fuck. So all 3 hits do connect. And because you are using the Yellow Moonstone magic, it is going against the magics that are strengthening this creation, which is adding to going against its defenses. You slice, stab, pierce it in ways that just take it down to a knee as it tries to stumble back up to once again focus and hit you. As it looks pretty badly damaged now.
Remind me, Mark, are opportunity attacks a thing in Fate?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
No problem.
I will scoot one more down this way.
Done deal.
I'll end my turn now.
Is that all of your goes?
I believe that
yeah.
was last.
Did everybody do the movement they wanted?
Elisha, Ross, you guys good on your movement?
I'm thinking I'm gonna move over just a little bit.
Done.
I'm actually gonna swing up a little more just to keep that distance.
Done. Alright, enemy's turn. One. Oh, nope, not that one. Bip is now an enemy, apparently. No.
I'll do it. Kill me.
Do it now, Bip.
Do it now. I'm covered in mud, but it's making me so fucking cold.
Alright, it's going to go down this way over towards Lisha. And look, and it didn't need it because it searched and has, like, the auras around all of you, but it's just going to get in more of a clean line. As it ramps up and you see a silver beam of light and mass energy just cascade and hit Lisha, Frost, and Elashi.
Yeah. I think next time we shouldn't stand in the line.
I will
kind of ended up that way.
I will be honest with you, it wouldn't have mattered standing in the line, it just makes this a little cleaner.
You're welcome, Mark.
So I appreciate that.
Still like Mech used Hyper Beam.
Mech used Hyper Beam, but the beams shatter into shafts of light and they just like kind of Gundam pin missile hit you directly as your search targets from the previous
I'll give
turn.
you a shaft of light.
Y'all getting hit with the Gundam missiles? God damn.
God damn.
God damn.
Not all of us can be blessed with lightning magic.
I need you three.
Since I started, I'm sorry.
I need you three to take 2 points of will stress and 1 point of physical stress.
How about no you?
I play Uno reverse.
Damn.
you know you.
I play draw 4.
Oh, fuck you. Barrel behind the door. You lose.
Ah, fuck. Alright. That is the southern one's turn. The northern one's turn is just going to attempt to take one swing since you took its other actions away from it with its 2 consequences now. So I'm just going to roll once for this guy.
But I'm sorry.
You took away its other 2 attacks with the other 2, You weakened it. You weakened it.
Okay. I went in.
You did. This is turn 3, so this is the last turn for your increments.
Ew.
So your
Good to know.
defenses, huh?
I said good to know.
Yeah. Your defenses hold, and as it tries to swing, you just again dodge it one more time as it's just going slow enough to try to hit you. It is all of your turn collectively. Just know now the buff from Mordecai is finished. So all physical-based rolls are back to their normal, whatever you have for them to roll.
I didn't even use it anyway, so it's fine.
That is part of my problem with the Sunkeeper's Heart is like my main buff is Incrim, but I'm really the only one who benefits from Incrim.
It's okay. It's a thought that counts.
I mean,
yeah.
if you hadn't crippled the other one, well, no, actually, that's why they only took one physical stress from this previous hit.
You lost me.
So the beam that they all got hit with, it was supposed to deal, because it's a 2-charge attack, so it does 1 charge and then a secondary hit. The secondary hit is supposed to deal more. But because of the Incrim bonus, it just took 2 off of that.
What are we doing?
So it is your guys' collective go. Whoever wants to go first, go.
We're just gonna fire off 2 shots at the southern one.
So the 1-2 shots.
Real quick.
Yes.
Real quick, Mark. Can I try to use Glacial Obstrum on that one this time?
You can attempt to do it again.
Yeah.
Let's have you lock it down first. I'll get some shots and Lisha can go in and bust it up.
Yeah.
Look at us having synergy. Like we're a team.
Imagine that. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. Forgive me for chugging this fucking Moscow Mule, y'all. I've had a week.
All right. So
Show
this
your
time,
muscle
I did. It's gone.
this time you do have success, and it is at an advantage. So you do get to choose it this time. It is silver and purple moonstone. What would you like to shut off?
Purple.
Purple. All right. You shut off its phasing.
Beat 'em up.
Anything was purple.
Yep.
Yeah,
Phasing for it was purple.
because I locked randomly purple on the last one.
Purple
and
ice,
phasing
right?
has been done.
Purple is ice. Purple is ice and spiritual
Purple is
based
ice,
things.
right? Purple is ice, right?
Purple magic is spiritual magic and ice magic.
Are you making fun of me, Delashi?
Yes, I absolutely am.
Pikachu.
Because the last
we are.
time you were like, wait, what's purple? And I'm like, you're really... Mordecai,
Moving on.
please.
All right. Rust, Lisha, which one of you?
Me next. Me next.
All right, Rust, go.
Pew and pew.
Jesus. All right. Well, the first hit definitely does some shit. The second one bounces off its armor.
You had some recoil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh boy.
the first one solidly smacks it down further, and it's going to absorb the damage into a consequence. So between the hits from Lisha and Delashi earlier, as well as this massive hit now, it absorbs it into a consequence. And it will take it as its moderate consequence.
Oh yeah.
All right. Lisha, what are you doing?
Leisha's gonna try and just taller these things. Part of me wants to suplex it, but I know I can't suplex
Oh, please suplex it.
Mark won't let me.
I'm sorry, you are a rogue who statted elsewhere. If you would like to reassess your stats, you can gladly do so, because that's within Fate Core system. Pump up your physique, and you'll be Saitamaing everything. And you'll have a good defense to boot.
Physique's a 3, and my athletics is a 4, and my fighting is a 5.
Yes. If it was suplexing, grappling, those things, unfortunately, the way Fate has it, it's categorized into physique. Anything that you do to fuck them up normally, whether it be slash, stab, or fucking deck it in the face, I give you for fighting. Added with the benefit is that you could also use magic in the top of that to flavor it for, like, going through weaknesses or slashing with certain types of damages. That type of stuff. Like the thing Mordecai is doing right now.
I'm not a fucking Pikachu.
Well, I'm
I'm a
sorry.
fucking Glaceon.
Well,
High tier, just saying. High tier.
get your Eon down.
Or Glade, whichever one.
You're more of a Frostlass because you're a cloud cannon.
Yeah.
Evian, best evolution, don't at me.
Oh, Jesus.
Frostlass is always in my party and she's great, but she can't take a hit.
I have a Frostlass right now in Arceus. So. Unless she's gonna jump, but she's gonna fucking just drop kick this thing. As soon as that thing's down on the ground, it's getting curb stomped.
Hit it again.
I will say, Mark, a good suplex is more about technique than raw strength. That's all I'm saying.
This is true. This is true.
Well, you're trying to suplex a creature twice. No. Yeah, twice to thrice your size.
Listen.
I know you're trying to be Saban.
Train, okay? It could be anything be suplexed. Trains have been suplexed before. It could be suplexed.
I'm just saying, if it's got joints, they could be kicked in. You force that knee to bend, and it will give.
You spend a fate point to reroll, you hit it pretty fucking solidly hard and dent it even fucking further. It takes 2 points. of physical stress. Done and done. That's Delashi, Lisha, Mordecai. You're what's left. Heroic hand. Okay. Never mind. You didn't even have to spend the fate point. You got the heroic hand, Lisha.
Nice.
Or you could use it for next time.
I noticed me.
Alright, Mordecai. This thing's looking fucking rough as shit.
It's about to look rougher. I'm going in.
Alright, you don't have your buff. But
I don't care.
let's see what you can do. Alright, roll me your rolls.
Listen, chat. Can I get a hiya? Like a hiya?
God.
Okay.
Mark's like, alright, chill out. I'm gonna put a overclock prosthetics on the 4.
Roll overclock prosthetics on the 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's still...
I don't know what this thing's defense is. I'm not metagaming.
Well, you're
I don't know what
using...
it is.
You're using, yellow moonstone. So,
Wait.
solidly with all 3 of those successive hits, it's going to take its final consequence, and it is looking on death's door here. As you just see, like, pieces of it, like, its arm falls down, and it's just kind of, like, spurts in as it's getting back up, like...
You know what? Let me double check something here.
Also, you spent overclock prosthetics before, didn't you?
I did. This is my second use. So go ahead.
Second
and roll for
use? I need to roll for it. There we go.
it.
Ooh.
Before you announce that,
Alright.
I will go ahead and burn a fate point on the 6.
On the 6?
Just to get some extra damage in. So it's sweet damage.
Alright. Alright, with that, it's dead.
Yeah.
With that,
Alright.
it goes down. How do you...
Alright, but do I take damage?
You do. You take 1 point of physical stress and 1 point of mental mental stress.
Alright, cool.
As your prosthetic energy goes jolting through your legs and into the rest of your body, sapping you of strength and just coursing through it with chaotic energy.
And I think I heard you ask for how do you want to do this. I surgically take this thing apart at the seams so I can gut it later.
All right, it is.
Take it in the bag.
It is taken apart.
Bag.
I don't have the bag.
Yeah, Lisha has the bag.
Well, hey, Lisha.
Yeah.
But I fucking sashimi this bitch. I'm sorry, I've been drinking a little bit. It's been a rough week. I apologize.
All right, so that one's dead.
Pika.
Hey, Mark. You remember that 60% chance?
Yeah. Ooh.
Mine 30.
Well, yeah. You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, at least a lot was done in this room.
What do I get for the other my number being rolled a second time?
I will let you know in a moment.
Okay. You thought I would forget.
I didn't think you would forget. Just had to hold off on it.
Uh-huh.
All right. And oof. All right. It is their go. All right. What you see this golem do is its arms, bodies, and legs crumple into a full-on defensive position, and you just hear a loud siren wail. As it's like, and that's all it's going to do.
No.
It is your go, your team.
Should we leave?
Not before we grab this fucking mincemeat mech that I have here.
They grab the fucking mincemeat mech.
Put it in the bag and let's go.
It is more than you can carry all by yourself, Mordecai. Oh, Jesus. Alright, Mordecai, you have a heroic hand.
A heroic hand.
I need you to roll me...
In the bag.
I need you to roll me athletics.
Oh.
To see how much of this...
Bag. Can I roll athletics?
You both can roll me athletics to see how much of this golem that you get.
Just know out of character, Laisha, this is primarily for your benefit.
No, I'm re-rolling that. No. Bullshit.
I'm gonna reroll that as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do benevolent engineer to reroll that.
You also have a heroic hand. Unless you're using that for the +2. Yeah, you do.
Or can I have it?
You...
Hey, there we go, finally.
See Mordecai's fucking, like, biceps do, like, the bodybuilder thing of just straight up, and I just scoop.
Between the two of you, I will say you get everything of this golem except the legs.
I think that's the important.
Except the legs. Ugh.
Just like... However, if I was going to design a phasing mechanism, I would not put it in the legs, personally.
Yeah. Be sure it's where all the big shiny bits are.
I did not.
Yep.
I did not design.
Oh wait, hold up. Mordecai, was that a reroll with a fate point and then adding heroic hand, or was that just a reroll?
That was just a reroll.
Okay, never mind then. Keep going.
Also, Mark, I think that gives me a card. I think that was a crit.
Oh, fuck, that is. Yeah, that
I can
is.
live and break again. It's been a fucking year.
You have
Wait.
3 fate cards.
I was about to say, how are we keeping track of the cards now?
I've been, honestly, no joke, I've been keeping it in my pronouns slot. So,
Okay,
I
that's
almost made a comment on it earlier. Like, I have, like, oh, Mordecai, pronouns too.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. How? I think I had 3 on the last one. I can't
I
remember.
had a 7 earlier.
Honestly, you could pull up the, I don't think anyone else has, like, earned them since we've made
Not
this swap.
since, yeah, because I
So,
feel
like,
like
if you
if we
pull up
had
the,
earned them since, this conversation would have happened earlier.
Most
Like
of
sooner.
your rolls, Lisha, were either very high because you already had a naturally high roll or high skill point. I think Ross was the only one who might have had a crit roll. But we can go back and check that.
I have a 7 on athletics roll.
Your athletics is a 4, though. So
Fuck you, I'm a history major. What do I know about
if
math?
you-
I'll
if-
shut up.
it's if whatever your stat is +4, that would be the crit roll.
Lucky, lucky.
All right, lucky.
Man, Justin's really just using all his points tonight, huh?
All right.
Is that my number again?
No.
Can you imagine?
To my knowledge, this is no one's number.
Oh.
I'll double check just in case. No. Yeah, this is no one's lucky number. Alright, yeah, so you guys get everything but the legs. Where are you moving to? Where are you going? Combat is
so-
technically over. You have...
Combat's over.
Technically over. Unless you want to keep wailing on this bottom golem. It is not retaliating.
I'm gonna use my movement, and I'm gonna square up next to Laisha.
Alright.
Present myself as another target. But I will be right back, but I'm listening.
Josh, you going or I'm going?
Yeah.
Who's going?
Honestly, we got the robot. Let's just fucking go. We got what Mordecai wanted. I feel like that's the whole reason we were even fighting these things. So let's choose a place and let's go.
Well, we're gonna head north, and Ross is still gonna fire some shots before he starts running.
That's fine.
So,
It can't phase, so.
good.
Yep.
2 shots, bang bang. Here we go.
Alright, roll me. Alright.
I say it's always been red.
Yeah,
then
it's
yellow,
always been
top
red
and
then
fire.
yellow. Yeah. Okay. So the first shot plinks off, but the second shot does a nice chunk. And it's going to take its second consequence.
We're in it down. Have at it. As he just scoots his way up this way.
Alright. Scoot that way. Lisha, what are you doing?
Glacia's going to just punch it.
Punch it? Alright, roll me fighting. As you just... Ora, 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 ora. You do another punk, solid deck to this thing. It takes a bit more damage. It's looking pretty beat the fuck up. Not death's door level, but beat the fuck up. Between you three collectively wailing on its ass. Alright. Mordecai used his bit to move over here. I need to make a roll. Delashi, high or low?
Hi.
High?
Yeah.
Ooh, you lucked out.
Ah,
Alright.
okay.
So far, it does not appear to be any other mechs or robots or anything else coming this way.
Yes, why'd you put that on me? Oh my god.
Alright, top of the next bit, it's your guys' go. This mech is staying in full defensive position. And you just hear it go, as high pitched as it can.
Do you need this robot or can we go?
Is the other robot in my arms or is it in the?
Your other robot's in the sack. This
Okay.
robot has taken 2 consequences.
I mean, the more the merrier. It looks upset, but if you all want to catastrophe,
It's
I'll
also
follow you.
setting off an alarm, and there might be so many more that we
This
have
is
to
a-
deal with.
This is a fair point. I will follow you.
If we break it, it might stop.
It's also a fair point.
Well, I need to
You
know
can
what's your
hit it again.
choice.
I choose go. We have one.
Aisha, what's your vote? Are we, Aisha, are we staying or going?
We can go. We can do whatever. It was not annoying.
Ross?
Hit and run. I've been saying it the whole time. So hit and run. Let's go.
Okay. In that case, this is the top of the round, right?
Top of the round. Your guys'
Okay.
go.
I'll go and take my turn first.
Alright, take your turn
Wail
first.
on it, and then I'll move.
Alright, roll your
Okay.
absurd attacks.
My absurd attack say, "You let me have."
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you applying anything to this?
It's 9:40. I've got one more fate point. Should I use it now? I'm gonna bump that 4 to a 6. I'm gonna burn my last fate point.
At 4 to a 6.
Yeah, I'm going full offense mode. I place my Mordecai in face-up attack position.
Oh
Alright.
my God.
Your first strike just wails on it still fucking cleanly because you're going at it with the yellow moonstone spear. Its defense, honestly, I'll reveal it. Specifically from using the yellow moonstone, its defense is a 3, regardless. of if it's physical or magical. Its defense will be a 3. You hit it solidly for 3 points above. The second hit just meets it, so it doesn't do anything more than tickle it. But then the third hit just stabs it cleanly. And how do you want to kill this shit?
I don't want to get it.
How do you want to get it? Because it didn't have much left. It already took 2 consequences. And it already took another bit of damage from Lisha the last round. And then Dalashi the round before, that same bit just before.
After getting a good peek at its internals from dissecting the first one, I'm going to get a good critical hit at what I think is the most influential point.
It is tortoise shelling right now, so you just look dead at its center head and you stab it through like a frickin' marshmallow.
I'm going to pump it through with lightning.
Alright, and you just fry it to ever-living high hell, and you hear it go... as it is silenced.
Me too.
Alright, it's dead. Its piles lay scattered on the ground.
The SpongeBob meme. And like, try to see if anything else is coming. And I'm gonna try to wave Lisha over.
She comes hurrying over with the bag.
Just chop this thing, like full on, like putting this bitch up on cinder blocks, just shoving it all up in the bag.
Alright. So, Lisha, are you coming over to help him? Because he already used his action to slice through this shit.
Yeah, she's...
Alright, you come over to fucking Palico hoard these fucking monster pieces.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter is such a good fucking game. Anyway.
It is.
I need you to roll me athletics. Athletics? Alright, I have to ask first. Are you trying to do this in a hurry to get out? Or are you actually going to take your time to collect all the pieces? If you take your time to collect all the pieces, you can just collect all the pieces. If you want to do this in a hurry, I need you to roll me athletics.
Technically, Lisha's turn, so I'll let her make the call.
Hurry, are we in?
The alarm stopped.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think we're in a relative hurry.
Dalashi, roll me lore. I'm going to give this one to you.
And then I get a +2 to that, right? With
Yep.
my book.
With your book.
Okay.
Alright,
3.
is that your roll?
I'll add a fate point, not a +2.
Alright, so
Go to 5.
total of 5. Judging by looking through your father's journal, as well as the direction that these two soldiers came from, you didn't really see anything else come from any of the other directions. Perhaps if you flip the switch in the north and the eastern direction, it'll change the room so this way nothing else comes after you.
Change the room. Okay.
As Ross pointed out before, it kind of kept them as static.
Mm-hmm. Let's flip the north and the east. And see.
You rush over to flip both switches up?
Yeah, I'm telling them. I'm
All
telling
right.
the group about it.
Alright, Ross, do you want to get the northern switch?
Flipping it.
Lisha, or not Lisha, but Dalashi can run over
can
to the
do it.
eastern?
Yeah.
Alright, you both rush over and flip your switches. The rooms that are on those sectionals, as you're noticing down the hallways, they slowly and subtly change. Like they're just constantly cycling until you flip that switch down.
Okay. Cool. So it kind of like solidifies things in place.
Correct.
Okay.
As we're stuffing these robot parts in the bag, I'm gonna look at Lisha and be like, I swear, if I can figure out this phasing thing, I'm going to make something for you specifically. It's going to be so fucking cool. I cannot wait. And if we have spare parts, I might make one for me. We'll see. But This in your hands, oh, like you can tell like Mordecai is on like cloud 9, like thinking about like a phasing tech.
Now you got 2 of them.
A,
You're gonna be so busy.
a defensive phase
phasing
tech.
Or offensive.
Be very careful about offensively phasing. There's conditions for that.
Centenario gifts. I know the properties of offensive phasing. Thank you. I'm a nerd.
You're a nerd. All right.
I can't understand your accent.
All right. What else are you guys doing? Combat is finished, and you guys collectively take the time to acquire what's in this room.
I'm gonna shoot myself for some healing because owie, I hurts.
Does that count on the list? Since he's shooting himself, but he's technically part of the group.
I am.
Nah.
How did I word it? If we're gonna be nitpicky about it, times Ross has shot the party.
He's
Times
part of
Ross
the
has
party.
shot and healed.
He's healing himself.
This is a positive mark for you, bros. Don't put it on. Got you.
Okay, are we moving on?
I'm gonna fire off some shots to heal myself because I got 2 and 2 and it hurts.
All right. Roll me healing. Or roll me.
Hmm.
Roll me
You
the
want 4
thing.
shots?
You're
Didn't we get
rolling
healing
4
potions?
shots.
We got
Huh?
healing potions.
Yeah, you did.
I do have healing potion. That's right.
Yeah, we
He
got
just
healing
fishes them out.
potions.
That's the cork.
But we're out of combat right now.
Yeah, he's gonna fish out a healing potion and down it.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, the difference between the healing potions and your healing is that you can only heal so much with your healing.
Hmm.
The potions are flat.
How much
Okay.
do we get from the potions?
The potions were from Shalu, correct?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Each potion, I think he gave you a total of 6, will heal the maximum of a stress bar. So it will heal up to 4 points of a stress bar when taken.
Stress. I have 2 stress written down.
Okay. Then it will heal the
so-
max of it.
So will it
If-
heal both or only?
It will heal the most out of 1 stress bar. So you choose one and you heal that as max.
Okay, so it can't be like put to both.
Correct.
Only one. Only physical or only mental.
Correct. But it will heal the full bar of it.
Got it. Okay, that's fine.
So that takes care of that. I still have 2 mental stress, but my bar goes up to 4. So
Same.
worst case, I'll just
Same.
pop a shot in my brain.
Yep.
Wow, that's grim.
This is not Persona.
Persona!
Hey guys, wanna see a cool magic trick? Bang! That's not a persona. That's brain matter.
That's not a Rorschach chest. That's blood splatter on the wall.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to open those chests.
Oh yeah, you don't get to do that now, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to do it right now, but eventually we.
I mean, you might as well. We got like 10 minutes left of the session.
I mean, you could try to adventure to another chamber. I don't know.
Oh, imagine that.
Imagine that.
We do 2 chambers in one night. Imagine that.
I'd like to make my way over to the remains of the skeleton and just pick up the skull. Alas, Poriotic. I didn't know him, but I like to think I did.
You see that the model robot number is actually OJ273.
I'm writing that down because knowing you is somehow important.
Pretty sure it's a meme somehow.
Somehow. But I don't recognize it at first glance, so.
The moment you say New York, you're like, oh wait, no, that's not your name. It's OJ273.
I was going for the skeletal remains of the dude.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that I helped pass on, that,
Yeah.
you know, touching his remains after I helped him pass on.
you look at the back of the skull. OJ274. Oh, weird.
What
Yikes.
the fuck?
No, I'm kidding on that one.
Oh, okay, I was like, Mark,
But
what
in,
kind
in,
of...
in all seriousness, I do like assemble his remains in a traditional like the Syrian manner.
Okay.
Oh. Very respectful. Okay, on to another chamber?
What, did you want to open those chests or no?
We can open them in the other chamber. Gosh.
I
They can
mean,
wait.
how big
We've got them, so.
how big of a chests? Are they in the bag?
Yeah, they're in the bag. Everything is in the bag.
I missed that. That's my bad, personally. I missed that.
I think you were gone. I think you were gone when.
I had my headphones off. I was trying my best to keep track of the party.
Elisha and Delashi just like fucking scooped everything.
Yeah.
Full on like Krog ragely like.
Okay, another chamber?
Yes.
Great.
Let's go.
So we had settled on a northern one, I believe.
We could probably just go the one that Frost is standing in front of.
Yeah.
I believe northwest is the specific orientation we have not picked yet.
That's northwest.
Alright, so you go northwest?
Yes.
Are we gonna drop the switch so we just lock it on a room so we can come back in here? Can I use this as a magic elevator?
Are you doing so?
That's a
Ross
good
will drop the
theory
switch
to test
before
out,
we
yeah.
go in. So that way it locks it.
Dropping the switch on the western side, correct?
The north, right?
Yeah, we were going through
Are you going through the door on the true north side or the true west side?
true north.
True north.
North side.
True north side, okay.
Yep, so he's gonna drop that, wait for it to lock, and then motion for us to go through.
Alright. 1 second. Right, activate this. And maybe this will activate the way I think it's going to activate.
Us crawling through the dungeon right now.
What bullshit is this?
Oh, this is super duper fun. Uh-oh.
Love the haunted mansion.
Uh-oh.
You
Stinky.
You get to another chamber. As you flip the switch, the corridor and hallway going to this one is, again, like I described before, going from one different section to the next different section. However, there's one difference. It does not cascade back down. So it stays the same throughout all the whole way. It keeps its transition. As you see down the hall into this next room, there is a series of chains, as well as what appears to be something reminiscent of... Well, I need a lore roll from everybody.
I know a guy.
Hey. I swear to God, my next stunt is gonna be I know a guy.
Wow.
Just give me access to Garrett's character sheet.
Alright, so highest roll is 5 for... Highest roll is 5. Vrost, you are the one who discerns this. This chamber looks like Deep Sky. So not the Dark Rift, but as far to the center of the... As far close to the planet's surface as possible, as people... either your father has researched, the Valuans have researched, just the pit seems like it leads down in that type of direction. Deep Sky is incredibly dangerous, and not a lot of people can easily survive its, well, torrents, let's say. Because it is a mixture of just lightning, energies, and just malice and destruction that usually is just all that remains on the planet's surface.
Well, I'll be damned. I always read about this in books, but this definitely something like Deep Sky, if I had to say.
As you see, the center platform has workings of both purple and silver chains that seem to house the center structure as a means to lower itself into deep sky.
Oh shit.
No, I'm good. We could keep going.
You have to
I
pass
wanna
up this
go into deep
opportunity.
sky. I wanna go
Or
into deep sky.
we can save that as a decision for next time, since it is
Yes.
time.
This is true.
I will say before we wrap up, and this might be me accidentally metagaming off of the skeletal figures in the map art that you've given us, but does the spirit eye kick off anything particular?
The skeletal figures aren't really there, but the spiritual eye sees stuff deeper into deep sky, I would say. Galashi, just because of timing and trying not to get too many things sidetracked, remind me next time that you have a luck roll that is owed to you.
A luck roll?
Yes, so you have the 84 that was rolled from the Test of Fate. There is something that I will either work on or establish. I had an idea, but I need to make sure I'm
Fine.
solidified it.
You can flesh it out more. That's fine.
Okay. So just know that.
Okay. Trust me, I won't forget.
All right. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
All right.
I have one more. What's the word I'm looking for? Technical question I just remembered. Shalou enchanted my spear so it would heal me whenever I struck.
Ooh.
And I did a lot of wailing, and I don't know what the limitations of that are.
Because they were constructs and not actual like creatures or beings, I would say it was not effective for that type of nature.
Okay, so it has to be off of... Got it.
I would have possibly given it to you if they were equipped with Green Moonstone magic, because then you could have even siphoned that. But because of the nature of it all, there was not one that you could use.
Okay. I just never received, like, a description of the enchantment, so I'm just kind of...
Remind me to get that back to you. Lisha, Vrost, do you have anything else to end on? Guys got some gold, destroyed some shit, and found a cool room, as well as have a room that you can go back to, and at least have more solidification in where you're going.
Yeah, soft confirm on that.
You have a soft confirm on that.
I'll give you a soft confirm, all right.
Bro, give me the heart.
Only a soft confirm?
Listen, baby, you want the hard confirm? That's gonna be a lot more money my way.
A lot of work,
I'll make it happen. Make you want to give it.
Oh my god.
So, good job on tonight's session, everybody. And thank you guys for tuning into the Arcadian campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back next time. Since we were kind of like on a 2-week delay because of various things
I moved. It's
and
my
whatnot.
fault.
No, it wasn't just you. It was like
All of us had things going on.
we all had
It's not just
things.
you.
So it worked out. So maybe another session next week if we're no. All right, never mind. Was that a shake? No, Mordecai.
No, it was me shaking at the drink.
Oh, okay.
And it's no, so far so good.
Maybe a session next week, if not the following week on our usual time, Wednesdays. This is Heroes Legacy signing out, and the cast and crew of the Arcadian campaign. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!
Bye.
But you better redeem that hydrate mark.
Alright, fine. I'll hydrate last for the stream.
Brown.
There we go. No. I don't have any more drink to no balls to just down. I don't have the drink balls.
Oh, right.
Oh man.
Maybe quit while you're ahead on that one. Slide off.